What is going on, guys? My name is Tubby with the main event of WWE Battleground. This video may be coming to you a little bit late, but it is time for the main event of the evening. The WWE Championship has been held in abeyance. They took it away. Triple H took it away from Daniel Bryan after his match against Randy Orton at Night of Champions, where the fast count was won. I thought the story has really kind of had a crappy build. And I know people are going to say, Tubby, what are you talking about? It's been the main event. It's been featured. Yeah, but the whole thing with Scott Armstrong didn't really make sense. I honestly think Daniel Bryan should have came out and surrendered the title himself. But they went the Scott Armstrong route, which I was perfectly fine with that, except for the fact we haven't heard anything from him. And Scott Armstrong is one of my favorite referees. So I'm a little disappointed with where they went with the actual stripping of the title. And since, it's been stripped, the ratings have been crap. Whether or not the title got stripped, no, we can't tell if the ratings would be, any better. But honestly, when it comes to Daniel Bryan versus Randy Orton, a lot of people are saying, this is just going to be another one. Let's out the Hell in a Cell, which will probably be this is probably the penultimate match for these guys. And, I don't necessarily see the feud carrying on too much longer. I see this as an opportunity for Daniel Bryan to eventually win the title either here at Hell in a Cell and move on to feud. And I think the whole point of the Money in the Bank cash-in for Randy Orton was never, ever to actually have a long reign as champion. I think it was to bring back the Viper, thanks to Stephanie McMahon saying, we don't want that Randy Orton. We want the old one, the Viper, the Apex Predator. And I think that mission has slowly been accomplished now that, Randy Orton's went out there and destroyed people. And that'll continue. And the only way that really continues is if he loses and he keeps coming up short with the title race, I honestly think. Now, I've thrown out some crazy speculation with Daniel Bryan and Randy Orton, and you guys, if you follow me on Twitter, you probably knew what I was talking about. I had an awesome, kind of proposal for going into Survivor Series with the McMahons and a lot of different possibilities that could happen. Maybe we still end up seeing a power couple, Brie Bella and Daniel Bryan versus Stephanie McMahon and Triple H, the Survivor Series. Who knows? We don't know where it's going to go. There's some talks tonight about Big Show getting involved in the main event and either helping or screwing over Daniel Bryan. Think No Way Out 2012 when was it No Way Out 2012 when John Cena took on John Laurinaitis and Big Show came out and knocked John Cena out. There may be that possibility. There may be somebody coming out to interfere. I say, and I know this is going to blow a lot of people's mind because everybody's expecting Randy Orton to win here. I want to see what happens if, once again, Daniel Bryan wins clean with that bazooka knee and he gets a 1-2-3 pin count. And I think it would piss Randy off even more and it would help further his character development. And I think that's where they should go, in all honesty, with him. I think just giving him a short pseudo reign until Hell in a Cell means that then when he loses it, he gets another rematch, which means it would carry on to Survivor Series, and I don't necessarily want to see that. So I honestly think as this pay-per-view, it'll either end in kind of a double count-out, in kind of some cheap finish. I don't think you award the title here to Randy Orton. I think you've got to either hold it up, have it end in some sort of DQ, a count, anything that doesn't necessarily have a decisive winner. Because if Randy wins here and then Daniel goes and beats him at the next pay-per-view, Randy's guaranteed a rematch. And that just kind of puts, that always complicates things. So I don't see that happening. I say Daniel Bryan goes out there, something happens, whether or not Big Show gets involved. Maybe Big Show knocks out both of them and says, fuck it. And then Big Show's in the pay-per-view at Hell in a Cell. My God, who knows? Maybe that's what they're looking for. Stephanie wanted the vicious, I'm stuttering here, the Viper back, and maybe she turns Big Show into that guy instead and no longer needs Randy Orton, so she puts she sticks Big Show on Randy Orton. That's always a possibility too. So I want to know you guys' thoughts, your opinions. Let me know who you think is going to win. I'm going to say Daniel Bryan wins. I'm gonna go the shocker. Everybody's expecting, Randy Orton to pick up a victory here, and I'm gonna say Daniel Bryan wins, shocks us all just like at SummerSlam, shocks us at Night of Champions. Something will happen where he won't be champion though. That's my honest thoughts, and let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Until next time, I'm Tubby. We'll make sure to follow me on Twitter tonight for live updates for the show. And until next time, we will see you all later.